This road was built to connect two continents, but instead, it just stops. No ocean, no mountain, no collapsed bridge, just 60 miles of land. The modern world never finished. And somewhere inside this jungle, the longest road on Earth simply gives up. This place is called the Darien Gap, a dense stretch of rainforest between Panama and Colombia, and the only missing piece in the entire Pan-American Highway. Now that might not sound dramatic at first, until you realize what that highway actually is. A connected road system stretching from the frozen edges of Alaska through the United States, across Mexico, and deep into South America. Nearly 19,000 miles long. The largest highway network humans have ever connected. And yet, after all of that distance, all of that concrete, all of that machinery, the road ends here. So what makes this jungle so impossible? Part of the answer is the land itself. The Darien Gap is a brutal combination of flooded swamps, steep hills, violent rivers, unstable ground, and rainforest so aggressive that even cleared paths can vanish in days. Some parts receive more than 100 inches of rain every year. Humidity regularly climbs above 90%. Mud swallows heavy equipment, and in many areas, there are still no roads, no signals, and no practical way to move construction supplies in or out. But difficult terrain alone is not enough to explain this. Humans have built roads through deserts. They have blasted tunnels through mountains. They have laid infrastructure across Arctic ice. So why has this one stretch remained unfinished for decades? Because building through the Darien Gap doesn't just require engineering. It creates consequences. Scientists have warned that a permanent road here could trigger widespread deforestation across one of the most biologically rich forests in the Americas. It could cut through indigenous territories that have remained isolated for centuries. And it could allow livestock diseases to spread freely between North and South America, something governments have spent decades trying to prevent. Even that is only part of the problem, because this isolation turned the jungle into a corridor for smugglers, for illegal migration routes, for armed criminal groups, which means opening a modern highway here could create something much harder to control than the jungle itself. And that is why the Darien Gap is no longer just an unfinished road. It is where nature, politics, biology, and security all collide, creating a gap the modern world still hasn't solved. So on a map, North and South America look perfectly connected. But in real life, they are separated by 60 miles of jungle. No one has truly conquered. Which means the longest road humans ever built doesn't end at the edge of land. It ends at the edge of control.